Hello, hello, what's going on? How is everybody doing today? So it is a bit rainy outside and we're sitting here at the house wearing our robes, trying to figure out what we're gonna do, and figured we'd hop into the garage and do a couple video reviews on a couple new items that we picked up. For starters, I'll go ahead and start off with this Open Trails motion activated solar light. We picked this up for $5.50 over at the Dollar General, and this is the second one we bought. We bought a couple of them, but we're gonna go ahead and unbox this thing, take a look at the features, and I'm going to show you what exactly it looks like when it's performing. So let's get into it. For starters, you can see this is one of those, you can either stick it on, you can peel the backing off. There's a little bit of 3M adhesive tape on the backside there, or you can go ahead and use a screw. As you can see, there's a little screw hole there for in case you want to just screw it into wherever you're mounting it. But you know, typically these little motion lights, I had another brand, literally the exact same thing, but I had this exact same style of light. I know there's probably a bunch of different companies out there that make this exact same little outdoor light with this little built-in solar panel strip up on top, and I swear I had that thing for over 4 years, and it never stopped working. Sometimes it was a little finicky and it didn't seem to react, but I mean, I had it for 4 years, and to my understanding it's still working. It was at a rental property that I was at, and my wife and my son, we lived there for about 4 years, so never had any hiccups. And when I saw this over at Dollar General for $5.50, I thought, damn, that's half the price of what I paid for that other one, you know, 5 years ago. So I figured for the money we might as well take it home, unbox it, and see what exactly we're getting. So you can see here there's some details. You have your 3M adhesive backing, so you can just peel it and stick it onto wherever you want to mount it. It literally does install in seconds. There's no tools, no wiring, unless you want to screw it in through that hole right there. And these are some pretty darn bright LEDs, and of course it's supposed to be durable and weatherproof. Okay, so after taking a razor blade to the box here, take a better look at it. We have our little solar panel strip here on top. It has a little bit of a protective film on it here. We can go ahead and peel that off. 1, 2, 3, 4 bright LEDs. Don't know what those are. And of course our motion sensor. We got our motion sensor right there. Now on the bottom here, you'll see we have a simple on and off switch, which is nice. So you can go ahead and turn this guy off and let it consume a little bit of sunlight, get that battery charged up inside there. And it does not appear that the battery, you know, if the battery ever does go bad, which it's advertised that it shouldn't, and it looks like we have a couple mounting spots. Taking a look at the back side, it looks like we have a couple mounting spots. We got a spot where we can put a screw. We can just mount it on where a screw currently hangs. And of course, this is probably to help reinforce it up here. So there's 2 screw locations that you can use. I would imagine this one, if this one was up closer towards the top, it would be better for, that way you can just put you could just have one screw that holds it up. But nevertheless, we do have that 3M adhesive backing, so just simply peel this off and just slap it onto wherever you want to mount it. But pretty bright lights. I'll show you guys here. We'll go ahead and get some footage. We'll go ahead and get some footage of the one that I currently have mounted just outside of the doorway here on our patio, and that way you guys can get a gauge for how bright this little budget motion light really is. Upon closer inspection of the backside where all the information is listed, I was just reading this part where it said multi-crystal solar panel You got that 18650 3.7 volt rechargeable battery. Now that alone is generally worth over $5. You know, rechargeable batteries in general are pretty expensive. So, you know, all in all, I mean, once again, you know, this extreme good value with this budget light. And of course the super bright LEDs, the operating mode infrared body sensor, so it, you know, ultimately just picks up motion. But the kicking is sensing distance is within 10 to 15 feet. That's pretty standard. And charge time of 8 hours or more. So I think it's safe to say, you know, before you do start to have this light in use, I would recommend leaving it in the off position and just letting the sunlight power up that rechargeable battery for at least a couple days. So there's the dim mode, which I'll show you guys here in a bit what exactly that is. When no motion is detected, the unit goes into a dim standby mode until the sensor detects movement, then will turn on to the full power for 35 seconds. Okay guys, so just wanted to show what it is looking like. So this is the nighttime dim mode. It's pretty dark out here. And there it is. It just turned on. Got Mr. Fang here setting it off, but this here is a little patio area, and you can see that it has illuminated the area pretty well. So I think these lights function well for security purposes. You know, considering it's only, you know, $5, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it could possibly last. It could last a good while. Could be 4, could be 5 years. You never know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at this. If it piques your interest, feel free to swing by your local Dollar General and run over to the automotive section, and you'll notice these tucked away up there on the shelf for, like I said, $5.50. So really can't beat it at that price. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. But we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.